I'm passionate about Pysanky, about making them, about looking at them, about collecting them, about giving them away. Because I've been doing it since I was so young, it's kind of a ritual. Every spring, I have to make Pysanky. It's kind of like you have to do your laundry, I have to make Pysanky in the spring. Also, it's given so many opportunities to meet amazing people in workshops and having people try something that they've never done before and feel super successful when they see the end result. So sharing both the tradition, the culture, and an opportunity for somebody to do some very unusual art makes me pretty excited about it. So Pysanky have been considered a talisman for centuries. In pagan times, they were believed to bring good wishes and goodwill and good fortune to people. They used to bury them in their fields so that their crops would be good. They used to put them in with their animals so that their yields of dairy products or their chickens laying eggs would all be very healthy. And then these little whiskers, I sometimes call them, could represent a rake so that you can rake in what you really need in life. You would gift a Pysanky to people, wishing them good things as well. So when we make Pysanky, we actually draw on the egg. And it's an egg that's done in a batik method where you layer wax over the colors and protect the colors. And then at the very end, remove all the wax and you have a magical Pysanky. When it comes out of this dye, I'm going to fill in whatever I want to stay this light blue. We use beeswax on the egg when we're dyeing it because beeswax is a soft wax and it heats quickly. So now I'm going to melt the beeswax off of the egg. I've been making Pysanky since I was little. I grew up on a farm and we had chickens, and with the chickens there were no restrictions on how many eggs we could draw. And I started as soon as I was able to hold an oval shape in my hand and a stick in my other hand, so very young, and would whip off a dozen or more eggs in an afternoon. It was kind of a family ordeal. We all had to help and make the eggs together, and a lot of time spent with family, I think, is the best part. One interesting thing, when I went to Ukraine for the first time in 1995, a lot of people didn't know how to make Pysanky because they weren't allowed during communism to do their Ukrainian traditions. So the following year, some of my friends that I'd met there asked me if I could bring some of my supplies and teach them. And my husband joked that it was like bringing coal to England, where I'm bringing Pysanky supplies to Ukraine. And I thought that was pretty beautiful that Canada and Canadians preserved the culture.